what's up? My name's Jen. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today's video, I'm just gonna finally get around to showing you guys some of the stuff that I actually make with the yarn that I buy and do all these yarn hauls with. So I've gathered up a few, well, most of the stuff that I have. Some of the stuff I gave away, but I have 4 bags, I believe, and maybe some other stuff. But I'm just gonna do 2 bags because I'm losing a bit of the sunlight. I'll show 2 bags in this video of my crochet things, finished projects, and works in progress in this video, and then I'll do the rest in a separate video so that this one won't be too long. So I'll just jump right into it. I'm sorry I'm really out of breath because I'm like excited and stuff. I got my spinning wheel today. It arrived in the mail, and I'll probably do a video on that too in the future. So yeah, in my last video I showed, oh, I forget what it's called now, Bernat Blissful, I believe. This really fluffy yarn, and it's so soft, and I started making something with it because I had to start to make something with it because I couldn't resist how soft it was. And I started making a scarf because it is September now, and I figure it's gonna start getting cold soon. It already has started. We've had like fall weather a little bit here the past few days, and yeah, this is what I have so far. It's probably long enough to be a scarf right now, but I kind of, this is, oh, it's all everywhere. This is only using 1 ball of that Bernat Blissful so far, and I think I'm gonna do a whole second ball, maybe, we'll see. But for this scarf, it's just like an improvised thing. I just did like a row of single crochet and then a row of double crochet, and it's kind of tricky to work with. Like, you gotta, because you can't really see the stitch definition too well. You have to like feel where the stitches are rather than see them, but it's so soft that it's worth it. So yeah, that's what I have so far in that. Oh, it fell down. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say, you're probably wondering why I had this in my hand. This, I paired with this to make it a little bit thicker. As I was crocheting, I crocheted these 2 strands together. This is just, I believe, Patton's Canadiana, I think. Is that how you say it? I don't know where the label is. But yeah, I paired that with the Bernat Blissful to make it maybe a little more substantial, because this is really thin on its own. So pairing it with a strand of that is turning out pretty well, I think. So I'll move on to the next thing quickly. I'm just trying to get this done before the sun goes away any more than it is. This is just a whole bunch of random little things. I'll try and show you them one at a time. Here, the little crochet angel. This one, the wing is upside down on one side, but that's okay, still cute. And I have to apologize in advance. You will be seeing a lot of loose ends that I have not sewn in yet. I have a really bad habit of leaving ends loose, not on like finished good stuff, but I mean little things like this that I'm not really using. I just made this just to test out a pattern, just a little ribbon. And then I tried, I have nowhere to set anything. This you might not be able to see very well because of the type of yarn that I use. It's supposed to say love, like L-O-V-E. I didn't block it or anything, but the yarn that I use is really soft, and I probably used too big of a hook, and it might have been better with cotton to actually make the stitches stand out more. But this was just a practice. I was just playing around because I wanted to see if I could make a word with the puff stitch. I believe that's what it's called. So that's that. Just a test thing. And here's a star. Maroon little little star. It's kind of wavy. But I like this star pattern. I might make more of them. Here's just a cross. Is that the back? Yeah, that's the back. There. Just a plain cross. Oh, I like this cotton yarn. It is rainbow. So I just wanted to do a little test to see what it looked like crocheted up. This is Bernat not handicrafter. Bernat cotton, something, I don't know, you've probably seen this before. I just thought it was cool because of the rainbow color. And this is like supposed to be a washcloth, but I believe that I did not do the stitches properly at the end, and so it's all wavy and stuff. And there's the ends, yeah. But this is the star stitch, and it's Bernat cotton as well. And I added a border. I haven't blocked it. It's just a washcloth, so I don't really plan on blocking it. Here is another star with some variegated yarn. A little bit of green. Yep. Here's a paw print. All this stuff is just like the little stuff I'm showing you first just to get through it because it's on the top of my bag. Paw print with purple and blue. There's fuzz on it. Cotton as well. And these have a lot of ends on them. Sorry about that. But I was just testing out granny squares from some pattern online. I think it's like 365 days of granny squares or something like that. But this was one of them. I like how it turned out. And here's another one. I really like this one. Wow, that looks really orange on camera. Sorry about the lighting, but it's not orange. I swear it's fluorescent, like pink, but it's supposed to be crooked. Like, that's the way the pattern is. I'm not like a crooked crocheter or anything like that. It's supposed to be like that, okay? And yeah, that's that. Okay, now we're starting to get into some of the good stuff. So, this yarn I got at Michael's, I believe. Second Kiss. It has a bunch of like little color pieces throughout. So I started something, but I didn't finish it, and I don't know if I will. Just a ribbing. It was supposed to be a hat. Like the way I make my hats, I make them like this and then connect the side like that, and the top well, it's hard to explain, but it's not big enough, maybe for a kid or something, but that's that. Just ribbing, nothing special. Oh, another one of my bad habits. I noticed this when I was collecting all my crochet stuff. I leave my hooks in the ball of yarn that I'm working on with the project that I'm working on, and then I can never find them later. So if you do that too, let me know, and hopefully I'm not the only one. But yeah, I've lost a bunch of hooks. I've been looking for them, and I'm glad I found a bunch of them now. Next thing. Okay, this was supposed to be a little cowboy hat, but it's way too soft of a yarn that I used, so it's way out of shape. Because I have to hold it like this or it'll be all weird looking. But this was a pattern, I believe, Newborn Knots, I think. I think it was a paid pattern, I can't remember. But yeah, if I make this again, I'll probably maybe double the yarn up or use, I don't know. I'm just not too pleased with how this turned out, but I'm glad I made it. It looks interesting. That's the word for it. This one, I was really proud of that I learned how to do this stitch, but now I can't remember it. And yeah, it's this. I forget what the stitch is called now too. Celtic something or other, or basket weave. I don't know something. If you know, then let me know. Oh, that's so bad. But yeah, this was supposed to be a scarf. It's like that big so far. This was just mill end yarn actually, and another hook. And the back looks cool too. Could be a reversible scarf. Nah, I like this side better. Okay, that's that. Oh. When I first started crocheting, I made a bunch of mittens, but these are the only pair I could find. They are really warm, and these are very well loved because I've worn them. So they're all fuzzy. They're purple and they have a nice long cuff to them so that the snow doesn't go up your sleeve. I'm from Canada, by the way, so we have really cold, snowy winters. And yeah, these were nice. Nice and thick too, very warm. And yeah, that's that. Like oven mitts, they're big enough. And then I made, oh, I don't know how to hold this up properly for you to be able to see it. A bikini top. I think I found some pattern on YouTube on how to make just a regular bikini top, and then this part at the bottom, like the I don't know, underneath, I just kind of improvised. Like, I forgot how I even did it now, so I'm sorry I can't even tell you, but that's just what it looks like. Yeah. Well, that's so awkward, but you get the idea. That's that. And here's another hat. This hat I'm super happy about. And I wore this hat the first time I met Mikey from the crochet crowd. And oh, it was so cool meeting him. But yeah, this is the hat I was wearing. And I made a big pom-pom. I believe this pom-pom I made before I got my pom-pom makers. But it's super warm and soft. And this is how I make my hats. I just like make that big thing of ribbing that you saw, and I sew up both of the sides, and then I like bunch it together at the top like a drawstring bag kind of. And I just like this style of hat. It's very easy for me. I don't really have to follow a pattern. I already know how to do it, so that's that. Here's another hat just like that, but without a pom-pom. I think I wore this in another video that I did, one of my yarn hauls. This is just without it turned up, like at the bottom, because I don't like sew it up like that. I just fold it up. This yarn is like polyester or something. It's soft. It's like burgundy, maroony with a bit of yellow. The lighting, I wish the lighting was better, but that's that. And oh, we're done one bag. This is the bag that I had all the stuff in, by the way. My red heart bag. I got this bag from the Creative Festival in Toronto last year, I believe. Last November, I think it was. It was free because I bought yarn from their little booth at the festival. And here's the last thing that was in that bag. It's another hat. This one, the yarn that I used is kind of itchy, and I don't think I will ever wear this hat, but it's pretty. I mean, the colors are pretty. This thing is supposed to, well, in the pattern it says to put a button there, and this, oh, it's just not working, but you can see the colors. That's all that matters. The pretty yarn. The pretty yarn's what's the most important. This is the top. It's like spokes or something, and then the bottom is like these twisty puffs. I would put it on, but I have a ponytail. That's that. Okay, in my last video, the yarn haul from Listowel that I did, I showed you guys this cone of cotton peaches and cream, yeah, peaches and cream cotton, and it was actually pretty easy to work with. I just pulled it, like unwound it from the comb, it was fine. And I actually made something with it, and I'm happy I actually finished this project. It is a market bag. I believe they had this pattern going around on Facebook or something. Your Inspirations, I think, or the Crochet Crowd, one of those. And yeah, this is just a simple bag. It's very holy. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use it because stuff would fall out, but that's the shape of it. It's very nice, very big. And this was from that peaches and cream cone of cotton, and I really like how it turned out. And there's a video on YouTube how to make this, if I can talk. I believe Mikey from the Crochet Crowd did a tutorial on how to make this, if you want to check that out. Oh, I forgot one little thing fell on the ground. This I was really proud of too. I want to make more of these. It's my maple leaf. I just made this out of Red Heart Super Saver, I think. It's very bright. It's not that bright in person. Maybe if I stand back here. Yeah, I like this pattern for the maple leaf. There are a lot of patterns out there, but this one stood out to me, so I just wanted to try one, and I think I'll be making more because they're cute. Okay. This one I made like 2 or 3 years ago when I first like really got into crocheting, and I haven't finished it because I made a mistake on it like a few rows back, and I haven't frogged it yet, but I know I have to, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But it's supposed to be a blanket, a ripple blanket. This is only like half of it because I have it folded. If you can see that. They're all like soft baby colors. I don't know, that's just what I picked at the time. There you go. So that's that. And the mistake that I made, I added a bunch, well not a bunch, I think I added a row, an extra row at the end, or an extra, here, I'm trying to find it. It's way on the other side. Okay, yeah, see how the purple from the white and the purple is going straight up? I added an extra thing by accident on the pink, and then yeah, I could keep it like that and maybe just do a border or something to hide it, but I know it'll be there and it'll bug me, so I'm gonna have to frog that, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, so that's still gonna just sit over there for now. And this one is a crochet along, the mystery crochet along from the Crochet Crowd. Last year I think it was, or the year before. The cat's trying to get in, I think. This is the mystery blanket, something like that. I had like another row or two left to finish on this blanket, but I never got around to it because I wasn't too happy with how it was turning out. Like, I was excited about it, but I mean, the colors that I chose, that's the price you pay, I guess, for it being a mystery. It was fun though. I really liked getting a new clue every week, and it was a very fun project. But I guess I'll show you it and stop rambling. This is my blanket. Whoa. So as you can see, I chose really bright colors. I really like how this part came out, like joining them. That's really cool. I probably would do that style of join again because it looks really nice. And yeah, these are just granny squares, and the clues that we got each week were different steps on how to do these. Here's the part of the border as you can see. Well, I didn't finish some other rows or another row or something, but yeah, that's that. The Crochet Along blanket. And okay, that was the start of my second bag. So here, I just have my bag over here on a chair, so I'm grabbing stuff from it. This one I'm really proud of, and I'm actually excited to get working on it again because I want to finish it because it's turning out so nice, and I'm really happy with this. Here, I'll show you the finished part. This is, well, there's not that much of the finished part. It's gonna be a blanket. Well, it is a blanket, but it's gonna be super long. So I basically made like a net, kind of like this, with different colors. And if you couldn't tell, it's like the Burberry pattern. I just like these colors together. So I made a net with double crochet, I think. Yeah, double crochet. And then I filled it in, like to make the cross strands. I filled it in with just chains of single crochet. Like, for example, this part here is just a chain. Like, I chained all the way, like, across the grid for a single crochet. What am I trying to say? Yeah. And so I'm gonna have like a ton of ends to sew in, which I'm not excited about, but it will be worth it in the end once I finish this, and I'm really happy with how it's turning out. And this one, I'm gonna lose a bunch of the bobbins from it because they're already starting to fall, but I tried my hand at a Grafgan, and for my first Grafgan, I picked a slightly more complicated one than I would have liked. I should have practiced on something more simple for my first one, but I really like the picture on this because I thought it was so cute, and I know I made a mistake in here somewhere, which is why I haven't gotten around to working on it, because I don't know where the mistake is, and it's just so complicated to go back and finish it or figure out where it is, but this is what I have so far. It's like a little teddy bear. It's Red Heart soft yarn in purple, and yeah, don't look at my stitches too closely. This is my first Grafgan, so it's a learning experience, and I'm glad that I tried it. Next time I might choose one that's a little simpler. And this is the back. Dun, 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 dun. Look at all the ends that I have to sew in. There's the bobbins that I'm talking about, that they're falling because I just have them like hanging by a thread, literally. But yeah, that's my little bear blanket part of it. And I think this, oh, I have one more thing, but I'll grab that in a second, maybe, or no, I'll just show that in another video. It's another blanket, but it's over there, and I don't want to leave this video for that. This one was my first corner to corner blanket, and I used oh, what's it called? Homespun, I think. Is that the name of it? This yarn that's like really, sorry, that's really fluffy and soft. It was hard to work with, but same with that other thing that I showed you in the gray Second Kiss yarn. Or no, not that one. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I got it done and I'm happy with how it turned out. I'll try and show you it from back here. This is half of it because I have it folded, and the whole thing fit on my old bed, which was like a twin, but it's super long and super cozy and fluffy and warm, and I love it, and I'm proud of that one. And all the ends are sewed in on this, which I'm proud of too. So that's my 2 bags so far of crochet stuff, and I'm just checking there's nothing left in here. This is the bag that I had that stuff in. This was like a beach bag for the summer. Yeah, so these 2 bags are empty, and in my next video I'll be showing you the other 2 bags, and hopefully it won't be too long. Yeah, so thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and hope to see you in my next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.